Hey guys, it's me, Jay Woods, and if you want to see how I got this little sexy smoky look, just keep on watching. About like 2 weeks ago, I went to the IPSY live event, which I think used to be called Gen Beauty. I don't know what the difference is, but I went to that event. I actually went to Creator Day and to the regular day, so I got some things for free. I also purchased some stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Let me review it. Let me put it all in one video. So the first thing I'm going to review is, I actually got this for free. It's the Petal to the Metal Palettes by the Balm. That's what it looks like. So basically it's all cream to shadow. Wait, what? No, cream to powder, I think. Yeah, they're like cream, but I think after you apply it, it sort of has like a powdery finish. The Balm was actually giving out 2 of these palettes. The other one is more of like a neutral one. This one is the more like bright, like fun version. And honestly, when I first looked at it, I was like, ooh, this looks kind of basic, but honestly once you like dip your fingers in it, you sort of swatch this, the colors are really beautiful. And then I also wanted to use Moda brushes. Was there Moda Pro? I don't really know what they're called, but this brush company, they were there. I actually purchased this. I got a free brush kit, but it's like face brushes. But this is actually one of the kits that I purchased. They had them on sale. I don't know like what percentage it was off, but yeah, they had them on sale, so I picked this up as well. So I wanted to use this with the palette because it's all brushes, and it's really cute because it brings this little like carrying case. It kind of reminds me of Real Techniques. But let's get into these eyes. Alright, so I don't want to only use cream shadows because if you layer cream shadow on cream shadow on cream shadow, you just get like a hot mess on your eyes usually. So my crease colors, I'm actually going to use like matte shades from the Natasha Denona Tropical palette. I'm probably just going to use this one, and that one. Just these 3 brown shades. Going into this one first, which is Pastel Melon. So I'm just going to put that in the crease area, and this is one of the brushes from that brush kit. And I'll put the name of the brush kit down below. Oh, so first off, I love this palette. It has like awesome transition shades, but this is a really nice little brush. I think I should have used a fluffier one, but it's a little too late. Now I'm going to mix these 2 colors, Fake Tan and Sahara. I'm going to mix both of them, also apply it to my lid, just a little bit lower on the lid. I'm sorry, on the crease. Just a little bit lower on the crease. I'm also going to apply some on the lower like lash line area kind of. Okay, so now that we got that on there, I really was debating what colors to use, but I'm just like, you know what? I feel like most people are going to use like these pinky colors. So I'm like, you know what? Let me be wild and use this green thing. But first, I'm actually going to use this shade, Smart, also in my crease, just to have like a deeper, darker crease. I don't really know what brush I should use for this, but in the brush set, it has this. They call this like a smoky eye brush. I think this would be like a good option for blending out the cream because the bristles are very tightly packed. Usually cream shadows, they work best when you use like your fingers, honestly, but also if you use like a synthetic brush like this, it's like tightly packed, it should also work pretty well. So I'm going to put that shade Smart in my crease. Usually I hate using glittery shades in the crease. I just think that it looks weird, but this palette, honestly, it's all glittery shades, so I kind of had no other choice. But yeah, I feel like since all the shades are glittery, this is like the perfect type of palette when you just want to do something really simple, neutral, natural, and then just add a pop of color to the lid. It'll be perfect for that because since it has like that glitter, it'll really give you like a nice little pop. And I really like this little brush. It's awesome for applying that color. It gives you like some precision. Alright, so now I'm going to go into this crazy little shade right here. It's called Electric, and I'm going to put that on my lid. And I'm going to use this brush in the set. I think that they call this like a smudger brush, but it's also like tightly packed, so. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. I think the brush did an awesome job of like packing that on, but that shade is so pretty. I feel like the camera isn't even like doing it justice. Alright, so I'm going to also put some on the lower lash line. Alright, now just to be a little wild and take this to the next level, I'm actually going to add some of this shade. It's called Beater. It's like this dark shade right here. I'm gonna add it to like the outer corner and also on the bottom a little bit. I kind of just want it to like deepen this look a little bit. Hopefully this isn't a fail. I really hope that it goes on like dark, like almost blackish. Okay, yeah, and it does, perfect. Yeah, so this goes on like nice and dark. So it should add like a nice little smoky look to it. Oh no, it actually looks kind of weird. Oh no. So the issue is that it actually looks more gray than it does black. Oh man, I messed up. I'm gonna add a little bit to the other side as well. Then I'm just gonna go over it with a matte black. I think that'll actually look really pretty. Yeah, so that color beater in certain like angles, it almost looks like a black smoky color, but honestly when the light hits it, it just like it picks up all of the glitter and then it just ends up looking gray like it does here, which is not what I wanted. So I'm gonna grab a black shadow and just go over that on the corners, a matte. All right, so I'm going to use the other side of this little brush and I'm just going to put some black on the outer corner. Hopefully that'll give it like a nice sexy smoky look, even though it's looking real smoky already, I feel. Let's see. And I'm just taking a matte black. Hopefully I don't get too much fallout because that'll be a mess. So I'm kind of scared to blend it out with this brush. I think it's better if I just blend it out with a clean brush. So I'm going to use this. This is the Angle Shader that also comes in that eye kit. And I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it like that because the more that I blend it, the more that glitter is coming through. So it's becoming gray again when I want it to be black the way that it is now. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Star Island highlighter. So I'm just gonna use this on the inner corner because it's super light and bright. And I'm going to apply it with the brow slash liner brush in the kits. Alright, so I added some eyeliner. I'll add the mascara and all that later. So one of the things that they actually gave us on Creator Day was this Moda brush set. So I really want to try these. These are like I call it the toothbrush, face brush. Because they're like shaped like a toothbrush. Supposedly these are better for applying your own makeup because of the way that it's shaped, whereas they say like traditional brushes are more so for you applying makeup on other people. But anyway, it comes with these 4 brushes. This huge one I've actually already used. I really like it. And then this is supposed to be for like, I think this is for like blush and bronzer, which is throwing me off. This one is for concealer, obviously, because it's so tiny. And then I forgot what this one is for. Alright, so I'm going to use one of my favorites foundations, which is the Kevyn Aucoin. I really wish that I had a liquid foundation because I have tried these types of brushes before and I think that they do work better with a liquid, whereas this is like a mousse type of foundation. So I'm just going to like dot it around my face and then blend it out. But like I said, this will work a million times better with a liquid. And basically all you do is just drag it around. And look at that, I'm pretty much already blended. Thankfully this thing is huge, so you blend out your foundation super duper quickly, and especially if you have like a liquid one. Alright, so I finished the the foundation. Under my eyes, my concealer, I didn't use this little brush, I just used like a blending sponge because that's what I always use. So one of the things that I picked up while I was at the event was from the Balm. This is the Balm Desert bronzer blush. So it's supposed to be like a blush and a bronzer in one, sort of. I'm going to use this brush, which it says is the bronzer brush on it. And I actually purchased this at the event. This was 50% off. So honestly, using this to apply it is like really awkward. It just feels really weird. I think it looks okay, but I think since the bristles on this are so dense, this would probably be better for like a liquid bronzer most likely. It just feels really weird to have something so dense, so tightly packed, just like going on your cheeks, because I kind of feel like I'm about to like take all of my foundation off because it's so like dense, you know? So this brush is supposed to be like a contour brush. I don't know what they mean by that, but I'm gonna try to, I guess, like carve out a little bit of a cheekbone. I think that's what they mean you're supposed to do with this brush. I don't know. It's also really dense, so I'm kind of scared. Okay. So it did kind of give me more of a cheekbone. So at the IPSY event, Moda, they had this like spinny thing. You spin it and then you could win a brush. And I won this brush, which is the Glow brush. Use it for highlighter. So I actually bought this blush, no, not a blush, this highlighter from the Balm because like I said, it was 50% off. So this is the Bonnie Lou Manizer. Before they had the Mary Lou and they had the, I think it's Cindy Lou. They basically had a lighter one. They had a really light one, a kind of light one, then like a darker one. And I guess this is supposed to be in between like the darker and the, it's not super light, but it's also not dark. So it's good for probably like medium, darker skin tones. I don't know, hopefully this looks good on me, but I'm excited about this. So I'm just gonna use this little brush, pick some up. Ooh. That is a pretty, it's like a nice golden, like champagne-y type of highlight. Okay, so on Creator Day, they actually gave us this super cute kit. It's the Meet Matte Hues Nude kit. I really was drawn to this color right here. It's like a nice like nude shade. I think it's called Humble. I want to buy full size, but this is like the cute little mini. So I'm just gonna put on some lip liner and then go over it with that. I have on the Laneige lip mask and it's making it so hard to like apply this freaking lip liner. So if it looks all rusty and dusty, not bad. Whoa. It's so cute. I hope it's not too light. So here is our finished look. I really love this little palette. I don't know if like the camera is really doing it justice, but it has so much sparkles in the eye. So every time you blink, it kind of looks like you almost have like glitter on your eye. It's so freaking pretty, and I think that all the shades are really gorgeous. You can wear them all like on their own. You can sort of put them together, mix and match it, mix it with some matte shades, and it'll look really, really cute. I also really love those Moda brush kits. These little guys, I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of difficult to use. If you do use them, definitely let me know down below. I think that I'll be using this more so for my under eyes to blend out my concealer, and I'll probably still use this for my foundation and powder as well. But the other little toothbrush type of brushes, I don't know, like using it for the cheeks is really, really difficult, at least for me. If you use it on your cheeks, yo, give me some hacks because this was so difficult. But I did love the little eye kits. These brushes are so good. They're super like travel friendly. When I do go on vacation, I'll probably just like only bring these brushes because they're so freaking good, and it's enough brushes to create like a full look. But yeah, if you have any questions, definitely leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.